Have you ever met someone who just instantly felt like your best friend? They laughed at your jokes, agreed with everything you said, remembered tiny details about you, and somehow made you feel like you'd known them forever. It feels genuine, it feels rare, but here's the scary part. Sometimes it is genuine, and sometimes it's the first move in a game you didn't even know you were playing. See, manipulators don't usually walk into your life acting creepy or evil. If they did, nobody would trust them. They're usually the nicest person in the room. They're funny, they're charming, they make you feel seen, and that's exactly why they get away with it. Because the biggest red flags, they're almost never red at first. They're green. Imagine you just started a new job. There's this one coworker who's always got your back. They tell you your boss doesn't appreciate you. They say everyone else is fake, but you're different. They remember your favorite coffee order after hearing it once. You're thinking, yo, this person actually gets me. But while you're feeling special, they're quietly collecting information. Every insecurity you mention, every problem you complain about, every little thing that makes you tick. To you, it feels like a normal conversation. To them, it's research. Here's where it gets interesting. Most manipulators don't earn your trust by being impressive. They earn it by making you talk. Think about it. People naturally like someone who listens. So they'll ask questions, nod at everything you say, and make you feel like the most interesting person alive. Meanwhile, they're revealing almost nothing about themselves. By the end of the conversation, you feel connected, but if someone asked what you actually learned about them, you'd probably have no idea. Then comes something called mirroring. This one's low-key crazy because everyone does it a little bit without realizing it. If you speak softly, they speak softly. If you love a certain artist, suddenly they do too. If you joke around a lot, they match your humor. Your brain loves people who seem familiar. It mistakes familiarity for safety. So when someone mirrors you really well, it can feel like you finally found your people. Sometimes that's natural, but when it's intentional, it's a powerful way to lower your guard. And then they start doing small favors. Maybe they buy you lunch. Maybe they help you with something you didn't even ask for. Sounds nice, right? But here's the thing about humans. We hate feeling like we owe people. It's wired into us. So when someone keeps doing little favors, your brain starts thinking, I should probably return the favor. That's when saying no gets a whole lot harder. Now here's the move that catches a lot of people. They don't ask for something big right away. That would be way too obvious. They start small. Can you cover my shift? Can you lend me 20 bucks? Can you keep this between us? Easy stuff. Once you've said yes a few times, your brain wants to stay consistent. Suddenly, saying no feels weird because you've already become the person who helps them. Before you know it, the requests get bigger, and so does the pressure. The wild part is, manipulators don't always lie. In fact, the best ones tell the truth most of the time. That's what makes the lies believable. They'll mix real stories with fake ones. They'll keep their promises just enough that when they finally break one, you give them the benefit of the doubt. Your brain fills in the gaps because it wants the version of them you've already created to be real. Ever notice how some people move relationships at lightning speed? After knowing you for a week, they're saying things like, I've never met anyone like you, or we're basically family now. It feels flattering, but real trust usually takes time. If someone is trying to skip that process, ask yourself why. Healthy relationships grow. Manipulative ones sprint. Now, before everyone starts side-eyeing their friends, here's something important. None of these behaviors automatically make someone a manipulator. Good people can mirror you. Good people can buy you lunch. Good people can be really friendly. The difference isn't one action, it's the pattern. Manipulation is when these behaviors are used together to slowly gain control instead of building a genuine connection. So how do you protect yourself? Honestly, it's pretty simple. Slow things down. You don't owe anyone instant trust just because they seem nice. Pay attention to whether they're as open with you as you are with them. Notice how they react when you say no. A person who genuinely cares about you will respect your boundaries. A manipulator usually gets annoyed the moment they stop getting what they want.